I don't know. I got paid from like to talk, but I paid the remaining of my phone bill, and then I got some like stuff, like well, food wise, and slightly. I don't know. I got. Is that Craig? You need yourself. That's what you need. Nobody. I'm just eating. I'm done. We're done. Show the nails. This is what they look like. They're like, they have hearts. They're like cat eye. They look fine. So fine, I guess. Thank you. Do I have? I don't think so. He needs help. He's having manic episodes. But some people don't know. Wait, what? Who needs to whoop someone's ASS? Because nobody needs to whoop anything. I don't know who you talking to. If you're talking about that so-called stupid bitch, she ain't whooping shit. I'm just saying that girl is. Why are you calling me? Right? She's calling me, and she's literally like, "Oh my god, she's in fear for her life," but she's gonna beat someone up. She can't even fight her own battles. She can't even fight the air, and you're literally talking about she needs to beat me up for what? I didn't do anything to her. She's too busy calling me instead of calling the cops every time something happens. She told me that someone robbed her trailer, which I don't even know if that's true. Like, okay, well, why'd you let them rob you? You're this big bad. Like, she portrays herself to be big and bad, and she's not. I told you, girl, this is what he did. It's so crazy because, well, no, she's the one that acts like a mob boss. She always threatens to shoot up people. She's always threatening violence. But then when it comes to things, she's not as tough as she portrays herself. Like if you're about that, you don't go online and tell people, well, I'm gonna, you know, like who does that, right? Like these people that are really about that don't go online and say they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Like, let's be for real. She's threatened to shoot up a lot of people, and no one realizes just how dangerous she was. There was someone that threatened to come to where we were staying at the motel to shoot it up because of her, and I didn't even know this. My mom was asking the police some questions because about her dog, because we called animal control and they said the police was going to show up. They never showed up. We're waiting for animal control. Animal control never showed up either, and we were waiting for the police so we could file a report. And so the police were there. My mom was trying to ask them questions, but they said we're not here for that. But they did briefly try to answer, and they told her just to like call. We did that. They never showed up again. But this girl that was staying there at Motel 6 with my brother, right? Because we were staying there. She ended up staying there. Apparently, someone threatened my brother in messages and said he was going to come shoot up the place. One of her exes. Like, it's so crazy to me that I didn't even know that. I could have been put in danger. Luckily, my brother was the one who took it seriously and called the police. But what would have happened if he would have came to shoot up the place and me and my mom are getting shot at and we don't even know why? This girl is literally danger. She brings danger everywhere she goes. Like, seriously. Like, it's so insane that you defend this chick. And she is literally, like, it's crazy. She literally threatens violence on people. She threatened to shoot somebody up who literally was taking care of her dog because she refused to pay them the $200 that she owed them for watching her dog. And then when he said whoever comes with $200 first gets the dog, and my brother did, all of a sudden she's all mad, like, give me my dog, where's my dog? I'm gonna go shoot you up. Was telling that guy she was gonna go shoot him up. His family was strapped. He said, we're strapped. So if she comes down here, like, why? Like, what is wrong with you? And this girl, my brother's ex, this is the same girl that threatens violence on people. And then when something happens to her, she wants to act like she's scared. I get threats. That doesn't mean I have to flee Albuquerque. That makes no sense. If I go, I go. That's it. That's all. Like, okay, so what? Someone wants to commit a senseless act. I'm not going to live my life in fear. Like, people could threaten me all they want. I'm not going to be walking around here living my life in fear. If I had a place, I would carry, for my safety. But oh well, I have to accept that because some people are crazy fucks that, hey, if they want to take matters into their own hands, so be it. Like, I cannot live my life in fear anymore or live my life like that. I just can't. Like, and people just really don't care when someone threatens you. So why am I gonna sit here and keep saying, "Hey, I'm getting threats"? Like, you really don't care. You really don't care. Just if I gotta go out that way, I gotta go out that way. Like, some people just don't realize how dangerous people are on the internet because they love to say stuff. Like, I don't even know why that guy did what he did. And my assumption was from social media because right after him and Angie had that argument over live streams where he defended himself, all of a sudden this happens. Then you're telling me you're getting threats. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? I'm not the police. What do you expect me to do with that information? Nothing. There's nothing I can physically possibly do with that information. It is about social media because when you're getting threats and the very same thing they said to do is what happened, then yes, it is about social media. Because they did say I'm my mom's station head and it is there. It is documented. It is screenshotted so no one could lie. They said shoot up the car. Then they told my mom that she was going to watch as I got ripped out of the window. That guy did try to rip me out of the window, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like defending people. Because if you was getting threats, you wouldn't be defending anybody. I'm just saying. Like, I know people just talk, they just say things, they're not really gonna do it. I'm not, like, concerned anymore because I'm not gonna live. Like, I do live my life watching my back because I got PTSD from that accident. Whatever, I do. Because PTSD, I can't control. That's always going to be a part of me. But to literally sit here and defend this girl who literally threatens everyone is so crazy. She threatens to shoot up everyone. Is that not? And she literally drives erratically. They literally use their car as a weapon to try to run my brother down. All he was doing was door dashing, and they're the ones that followed him. But yet somehow she's in fear of her life of him, but she's the one that's literally chasing him down with cars. All he was doing was door dashing. And she took it upon herself when she saw him, her and her ex, because all they do is drive around because they got nothing better to do to drive around to try to see if they could find him. I know that's exactly what they was doing. You can't tell me otherwise. They were driving around so they could harass him. That's the only reason why. So then they literally took the car and started chasing him down. He saw them. He ignored them. He said, I'm not going to look, I'm not going to bother them. He just saw them because they were coming as he was going. He was door dashing. Then flips a turnaround and starts chasing him. And then tried to hit him with the car, got down, starts saying shit, and starts her and him at the mouth. Her and her big badass boyfriend was using a car as a weapon. First of all, you're driving erratically. My brother knows how to drive, so 100% no one would have got hurt. But they would have got hurt with them because someone would have crashed into them, not my brother, because they don't know how to drive. They're driving erratically. They literally chased someone down for a Mustang and posted it on TikTok like they were doing something. You're literally documenting your crime for a Mustang that wasn't even yours. You did not pay for shit. My brother paid for all of her cars. She did not pay for shit. So for her to run her mouth and for you guys to defending someone who drives erratically, this guy was driving crazy on the freeway with her in the car freaking out because she's in the car. My brother's chasing him down to help her because she's freaked out. Like, hold on. So, anyways, what happened was is that she calls him. She's scared. She's terrified for her life that she's gonna, pass because DIE because this guy's driving erratically. He is speeding on the freeway with her in the car. She's freaking out. She calls my brother. He goes to try to help her. He's chasing this guy down. This guy does not know how to drive whatsoever, speeding down the freeway. Like, and this is stuff that is crazy. And yet you want to continue to put people's lives in danger. Like, You know what happened in that instance, how you were scared. Like, it doesn't make sense why you would be chasing someone down for a car that's not yours. You could crash into somebody, you could kill or unalive a family. Accidents happen, and there's no reason why you or your boyfriend should be driving erratically using a car as a weapon. Like, I never understood why people defend someone who is a horrible human being that just literally is not a good person. But like, I really wish people would just stop mentioning her. I really wish they would just leave me alone about her. All she ever does is go online and say I got tea and then call someone a predator. You're a predator yourself. Just because you talk about predators does not make you less of a predator. You got caught twice talking to minors in the Discord, and you got fired from APS, so how about that? They should have literally banned you from stepping foot near schools, but I don't know, because APS really doesn't care about their kids. If they really did, they would have took that whole situation seriously, and nobody said it was a court case. What I said was is that she was being investigated. Nowhere near did I say it was a court case. Who said it was a court case? Did I say it was a court case? So why are people saying, well, I looked it up and there was no court case? My brother said that she was going to court for that, but apparently I guess she didn't go to court. She just got straight up fired. I mean, that's enough proof right there in and of itself. If she got fired from her job, that should tell you that she really did it. She literally got fired for touching students. She does not have to be registered. Unlike me, like I said, I'm not registered. I don't have a record with the police. She literally has a police record. They investigated her. They showed up to where we were staying at Motel 6 when she was staying there because she tried to say my brother sent nudes to a parent when she sent her own nudes to a parent is crazy. And the police searched his phone and did not find that he sent it. She literally copied his number and made it look like it came from his number. What kind of a lunatic does that and sent her own nudes to a student's parent? And this is the same person that you're defending. The police showed up. There's literal investigations. They were literally talking to my brother because it was a whole investigation. He was in contact with his old teacher to let them know because she worked at the school she graduated from. You don't want to believe it, then don't believe it. I like we were literally I wasn't literally in contact with the police, my brother was, because he's the one that brought information forward to them, to the police. Why are you sharing Leslie's nudes? That's gross. Ew. Get that away from me. Anyways, it's just so crazy to me to even have to think that people be defending this chick. Like, there's a whole literal investigation. There was an investigation and she got fired. Her coworker came forward and said it was true. It's on Reddit.
Hi, I'm Lava from Self Collection. Oh, it's so cute.
It was caught on camera. I guess, I don't know how it was caught on camera. I guess apparently maybe they were doing a secretive investigation and they were secretly recording her because someone probably came forward. My brother finally came forward and was telling them everything that what happened at when he took her to events, when she called her students the R word, basically, that the whole giving the students weed, that is very much well known. She did give the students weed. I mean, she got fired. Why do you think she's no longer working at APS? Why don't you ask those questions?
Everybody likes to dance. Young, the old. My ex school had this great dance this one time. It was a Cupid game. Everybody played off my computer. Electronic ice breaking, nice. The idea is that one. Of course, it'll cost you a free ticket. The dance.
So yeah, who my brother's ex.
And I think he was talking to you.
But yeah, anyways, she did. She got investigated and fired. I mean, it's very telling why she's not working at APS. Well, I'm not there, so. Oh, that's not the one I was gonna block, but they still need to be blocked anyways. That's why I don't like talking about her, because she's irrelevant and I really don't care. She just talks out of her ass sometimes. Like, she always kept saying, I'm a jumper, I'm a jumper, I'm a fighter. Why are you gonna jump me? You're rah-rah-rahing for no apparent reason whatsoever. When I'm just like calm. I'm not even trying to fight you, chick. Like, why are you trying to fight? Always fight somebody all the time. This is not Kendrick Lamar. It's not all my life I had to fight. Like, you want to fight something, fight the air. Don't fight me. Throw punches at the air. Like, this girl all the time when my brother was alive. I'm a jumper. I'm a jumper. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm just calm. I'm just going out, just doing regular things, and then this girl's talking about she's gonna fight me. I don't fight people. We're not in high school. She's gonna take a private jet and flee the country. That's how bad it is for her. She acts like it's that bad that, oh, I need to take a private flight and flee the country. Scared of her because I've never been scared of her. So she's scared of me. That's why she keeps saying she's gonna fight me. And if she wasn't scared, she wouldn't be lying on my brother saying he did what he did when he did. Saying like, oh, he has a gun. I'm afraid for my life. But then you're the one that's threatening people. You really wasn't afraid for your life. My brother did not do anything to make her afraid. She wanted to make him look like he was a monster and that she was fearing for her life. My brother would never put women in harm. And it's so crazy. Yeah, he did admit to doing some things which I do not agree with, but she also hit him too. So can we at least bring that up, because women do hit men too, but no one wants to address that. Oh, it's okay for her to be abusive? And she got caught on camera. She got caught by a Whole Foods worker assaulting my brother. They had to go to court for that. My brother's ex. Well, you care enough when it's him. You care enough when it's him, because you keep coming in here saying, oh, he hit women this, he hit women that. But you don't ever go in her comment section and tell her anything. You care enough because it's him. If you didn't care, then you wouldn't be doing this like one-sided stuff. It's so crazy. You excuse her behavior. Well, my brother said on Station here, I was not there. So, I don't know. He's smart enough to know. If he said something on Station Head about what he did, I'm not going to defend that. But again, I've never seen him hit her, so I don't know. There was an incident that happened, and sorry, it's like the chicken ones stuck in my teeth. Anyway, so there was an incident where they asked us to leave. We were in the process of getting all of our stuff out of the place. We were waiting for him to come back because he had the Mustang, right? He went because I guess she called him. Something happened, so he went down there. He said, I'll be right back. Next thing you know, he's calling me saying, you're going to have to find a ride or ask someone to take. I'm like, luckily I had money to pay for a cab, but I didn't know anybody to give me a ride. I'm like, bro. He's like, well, what happened was she's refusing to let me take the Mustang, And I tried to leave. She wouldn't let me leave. She got in the way. I told her to move. She wouldn't move, so I went and tried to move her out of the way. And the police might come because, yes, they're going to say it is contact because I tried to move her. I did touch her. He didn't hit her, but he said he went to move her because she stood in the way, which I know that's what she would do. Trust me, I know this girl. And so, anyways, he said, basically, he said that he, tried to move her out of the way because he was trying to leave. And we're having to deal with all of this. This is when he had 3 Mustangs, by the way. One kid, man, 13-year-old boy, I believe he was 13, 15. He was a teenager, bought this yellow Mustang with money. His parents did not know where he got the money from. The dad didn't speak a lick of English. He spoke Spanish, so my brother was trying to communicate with him. He said, I tried to communicate with him as best as I can because the boy had to translate for me because the mom was pissed off. This kid had a wad of cash. I don't know where he got this money from, but he made $1,000. So basically, he made a lot of money. Somehow, and probably, I hope he wasn't slanging, which is like, selling substances. Because there is no way a teenager has that much money, and he wasn't even working. The parents literally were pissed off, and they said, you need to go sell that Mustang. So what happened was my brother saw the Mustang. He went to go talk to them, and he bought it. So he had a red Mustang, he had a yellow Mustang, and he had the silver one, which I think was it a convertible? So anyways, sorry, Degrassi. Yeah, he had 3 Mustangs. One of them was the silver one. It was hers, but he paid for it. She wanted a Mustang, so that's why. So, anyways, that happened, and it was a whole incident. And I was like, great. So then I had to pay for a cab with all of our stuff because we had a lot of stuff. And then we had to go to this place until we got to our other place, and it was just like, and it was so crazy because he paid for that Mustang and she got mad. She's a player. Anyways, it's just so crazy. Like, this girl has been a problem for so long. And even with my brother gone, she's still a problem. Like, I couldn't believe that she called the funeral home to try to pick up his ashes and was denied. Like, trying to say, oh, I'm trying to help. If you was trying to help, you would have notified his mother that you tried to pick up his ashes. What the fuck is wrong with you? That literally makes no sense to me. I should go dig up your grandma, right? And go collect her ashes. Since you want to go there, I'll pay your grandmother a visit. Thank you for the gift points. Like, is that what you want? Like, maybe you should just leave me and my family alone and worry about yours. Your so-called grandmother that died that you were crying for. Thank you for the gift points. Because clearly you don't care. It's all for show, right? Mm.
I thought you'd want the ping pong. She doesn't know what she wants.
He's telling the truth though. He ain't lying. I know. Someone told me a long time ago they made a fanfic. I was like, creepy. Like Wattpad, it's okay like if you're like writing an actual story, but some people write these smut like stories that are like BTS ones and it's really weird. Like, do you not see a problem in that? I have straightened my hair. So basically, are they gonna tell these people when they track the diamond back to where it came from and where it was selected? Are they gonna show the kids that mine for the diamonds, or are they just gonna hide that? Because little children who whose parents send them to go work because they can't afford school because some countries do not have free schooling, send their kids to go work in these mines for these diamonds for people, these rich people, to where these $1 million diamonds are mined by kids. Are they gonna go with the QR code and trace it back to the kids that mined in these places for these diamonds? Because only okay, so like the holes are small enough where only little kids can fit into it. That's why grown adults can't mine for diamonds. And sadly, some of those collapse. It'll collapse and there'll be kids in there. Are they literally going to child labor? Everything has child labor. If you're gonna talk about Timu, then talk about Champion. Champion's child labor. The Walmart clothes, the clothes from Walmart are literally child labor. JoJo Siwa's clothes that when she was selling her merch and her everything is literally child labor. Nike's child labor. The parts in your phone, child labor. Your iPhone that you're using right now is legit child labor. You can't sit here and be like, oh well, what about Timu? What about the list of companies you use right now that's child labor? iPhone, Adidas, Nike, Champion, the clothes at Walmart. Basically, anything that is made in China is literally child labor. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna say Timu, then you have to say everything else. That is true. Look it up. It is very much true because they're only paying them 10 cents. These kids only get paid 10 cents to work, so that's why they do it, because it's cheap labor. No lie. These kids work for 10 cents. A lot of these companies is child labor. If you're gonna say no, then don't do your research. Then you can't talk about child labor if you don't care. If you want to turn a blind eye to a company because you really don't want to believe it, that's on you. That's why I don't complain, because like practically a lot of things are child labor. The parts in your phone for an iPhone, for an Android is child labor. Why do you think Congo is literally going through a genocide? Why do you think people are telling you to stop buying the iPhone? Buy refurbished. Hello. I'm not the one that said anything about child labor. Someone said, what about Timu and child labor, when I brought up about something that had to do with, I don't know what it was I brought up. And then they were like, well, what about Timu with the child labor? What about it? What about Nike? What about Adidas? What about Champion? What about all these other companies? What does that got to do with anything that I was saying? They're the ones that mentioned it. Like, but you buy this stuff that is literally made from child labor. It's still essentially the same thing. What are we talking about? The parts in your phone that are for iPhone and Android, there are literal millions of people in Congo that are being starved of food, being raped. Women are being raped. Children are being raped for the stuff in your phone.
But we have to meet our school grounds.
Like this bus stop is technically city property. And the grassy.
Why do you think people are telling you to stop buying these products? They literally said to boycott HP computers. Is anybody doing that? They literally said to boycott iPhone. People are still buying the brand new iPhone. Why are you buying a brand new iPhone when your phone works perfectly good? Like, you can't sit here and complain when you are a part of the problem as well. That's why it's so frustrating, because you're not 100% boycotting a genocide when you're paying taxes. Where do you think your taxes are going to?
Last year.
Okay, it's going to fund a genocide. So why are you sitting here being like critical and being like pointing your finger at someone and being like enough is enough? You sit here and you complain about everything. You're like, well, what about Timu? What about this? And what about that? Well, what about you? You're not 100% doing shit. You literally support these problematic celebrities and you don't say shit. Like I said, I love Teffy. But her working and doing stuff with Victoria's Secret after it came out that they are trafficking people, it's so crazy because you claim you're for women, but then this is what happens. Oh, when does your activism stop? Whenever it stops whenever you need a paycheck. Like, I never said I was an activist, but people who built their content, which I do share a lot of stuff, right? But I never call myself an activist. But those who truly pride themselves in being activists and standing up for what's right, literally don't stand up for what's right. That's what the problem is. Don't If you don't want to be an activist, then don't portray yourself as that person and that type of content, and then you're not living by the content and living by the words that you're sharing. That's why I never say I'm an activist, because 100% we're funding a genocide. There's nothing we can do to stop that. Our taxes are going to go where they go. You cannot stop paying taxes. None of you guys ever 100% cut people off. Like, I love Kaylani, okay? I have no issues with Kaylani. Besides the fact that she was working with Mario. Mario literally wrote a letter to Tory Lanez in support of him pew-pewing Meg the Stallion. And no one says anything to her. Oh, it's okay. It's okay because who she is, that it's okay for who she could collab with whoever she wants. We're over here literally holding Kayla Nicole accountable for what she did when she got picked and chosen to go up stage with Chris Brown and what he's done. But what makes it any different about Kaylani literally doing a collaboration with Mario? Why? Because she's black and because she's going up against Taylor Swift and she's calling out Taylor Swift and holding her accountable. You want to bring up all this stuff about her, but not about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has not once used her platform to say anything about a genocide. And she literally has caused harm to black women, and you're sitting here defending her. Like, I don't care. What's wrong is wrong, and it needs to be called out 100%. But you could care less if it's someone. As your activism, because you pretend to be activists, stops when it's someone that you like, because you refuse to hold them accountable, and because you like them too much, you turn a blind eye. How many people have been doing that gas pedal trend, knowing what Sage the Gemini did with Chris Brown when they both raped an underage girl and her friend? And you're sitting here doing the gas pedal trend. Young people doing the gas pedal trend, pushing Sage the Gemini's music out there. It is so crazy. Anyways, thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, watching, and subscribing. I gotta go. I'm gonna cut me a piece of cake. And then, I gotta get ready. But have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. I gotta get, well, I do. I'll probably come back, but I gotta charge my phone. I gotta get ready. And, yeah, so. I'm not mad. I just gotta go. Because I gotta cut me some cake and I don't know, get ready to make some videos or something. I don't know. I got stuff, so yeah. Anyways, have a good day. I know where you guys are, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.